Catherwood&Co, where I'm going to talk about how to print off your pattern pieces, and in particular how to use the layers option when doing so. So the first thing to do, if you want to use the layers feature, you will need to have Adobe Reader as your PDF reader of choice. So go onto their website, Adobe, and download from here, and it's completely free of charge. Okay. So once you've downloaded the Adobe Reader onto your computer, open up the file, and I've opened up the AO version of the Fontaine wrap skirt here, and you should be able to see these thumbnails down the side. If it looks like this and you can't see them, just click on this arrow here. Okay, so this first thumbnail is your page thumbnail, so you can see here that this pattern has 2 pages to it. You can ignore these 2 here, and this last thumbnail is your layers thumbnail. So it goes to show all your sizes, so 6 to 32, and there's also a layer with pattern markings, which pattern markings are things like your grain line, the instructions for cutting, your test square, things like that. And you will see here there is a yellow padlock next to it, and it says that you cannot change the visibility settings. So these will always be on, you will always be able to see these. But next to the sizes, you will see an eye in the boxes. And if I was to click on this eye here and remove it, it also removes that pattern size from the pattern piece. Okay, so if I only wanted a size 12, I will click on all the sizes, take the eye away and remove them. And now I'm left with a size 12. If I go to the pages and click on page 2, I have also just been left with a size 12. So let's look at this page 2. This page 2 is for a pleated back panel of the skirt. And with all the sizes visible, you can see, well, you can't really see the pleat markings, the pattern markings very well at all. So this is where using your layers to select the size that you want is really useful. So I'm back to my size 12, and you can see it's much clearer. Now if you wanted more than one size because you want to grade, then that's fine. You just click on the additional sizes you would like. Now when it comes to printing this and you send it to your printer of choice, you will need to write either in your email or on their website, which you've uploaded the pattern to, what size you would like them to print for you. So they will be able to choose which layer to choose, and they won't be able to do anything with the pattern markings either. Okay, let's go to our A4 US letter version. You'll see our thumbnails again, so pages. This time you'll see there are a lot of pages because they are printed off and pieced together. And once again we have our layers. Now this time we have pattern markings, so our test square and grain lines. We'll have diamonds, which are these objects here, which will help piece your pages together, and tiling borders, which are the black outline to each page. And once again, you cannot take those away, they are always visible. So let's do what we did previously and just show our single size. Okay, so there it is. Now when it comes to printing this, we have on page 1 this guide here, and it tells us what pages we need to print for our size. So I'm a size 12 and I'm going to do view A. So these are the pages I need to print. Now on this page, page 1, we have a test square. Okay, now you will need to print out page 1, just page 1 on its own, and measure this test square. So you will need to measure to make sure that it's 2 inches by 2 inches. Okay, let's do that together. So file, print, here to pages, and I want to do page 1. you will want to click actual size, or if you don't see actual size and you've got a scale option, go for 100%. And then one more thing, page setup. It says here it's taking me away from Acrobat, and that's fine. This is just taking me to my printer's dialog box, and it's fine. I've got A4 chosen, but I could also use US letter, and that would fit fine. Press OK. And then I would print, but I'm not going to, I don't need to. I would then check my test square, and if that's all okay, that's great. So then I would need to print the remaining pages. So once again, back up to print, file print, and here I would type in 2 to 6. 2 to 6, I don't need 1 because I've already printed it. 7 to 17 and 21 to 22. Make sure that all my previous inputs were good, and print. Now if you have printed your first page and your test square is not right and you need to print it again, so I'm going to print page 1 again. I would come down to the scale button, and let's say the square was a bit too small, I could try 101, 102. If the test square was too big, I could try 99. So just change the scale to try and get the test square correct, but it should work perfectly with 100% or actual size. Okay, print. And once it's printed out, you would just piece it all together using the tiling layout picture that you should have. And it'll tell you which pieces go next to one another. So I hope you found this video useful, but if you have any questions, then please do comment below. Thank you and goodbye.